As mentioned in previous videos, theosophy played a very important role in the construction of these myths. Theosophy was created by Helena Blavatsky in 1875. This movement proposes that all religions emerged from common core teachings. The doctrine encompasses the Christian Gnostic movement, the Kabbalah, Hinduism, and Buddhism. Blavatsky was, to a certain extent, of course, was of great importance because she introduced elements of Eastern beliefs to the West, such as karma and reincarnation, among other themes that until then were not part of the ancient and new religions of Europe. You can read in Blavatsky's book, The Secret Doctrine, where she states that humans evolved from root races, Lemurians, Atlanteans, and Aryans, the most evolved. Blavatsky chooses the Sanskrit term Aya, noble, and from here a great mythology is generated around the Aryan people, the Aryan race, which start as a pseudo-scientific historical race concept that emerged in the late 19th century to describe people who descend from the Proto-Indo-Europeans and the Indo-Europeans as a racial grouping. Nowadays we know who the real Aryans were, and they were not Indo-Europeans, much less a synonym for Germanic and or Nordic peoples or Europeans or white people or Caucasians. Aryan race was essentially claiming that Proto-Indo-European specimens were superior to humans and that their descendants comprised either a distinct racial group or a distinct subgroup of the hypothetical Caucasian race. This theory became particularly popular among European racial supremacists and ultimately laid the foundations for Nazi racial theories. What I'm saying here, in case someone hasn't still noticed or hasn't still understand it for some reason, is that this was all a fantasy following the Romantic movements of the time, which disproved actual science and reason in favor of Romantic mysticism and modern racial mythologies mixed with spiritualism and other New Age ideologies, theories, and movements. Basically, what's happening in here is that anything goes, as long as it was in favor of creating fictional mythical pasts as proof of an historical past as arguments of unification of a nation based on race.